When flushed out, a wild boar can reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, making them a challenging target even in open terrain.
Once the entire sounder is inside, the trap is sprung, successfully containing 15 pigs in a single catch.
Once the gate drops, the galvanized steel mesh ensures there is virtually no escape for the trapped boars.
From the dense forests of Europe to the rugged American South, we explore 15 of the most impressive wild boar hunting scenes ever captured.
For farmers across the region, the sight of this destruction has become all too common. The wild boar population is simply out of control.
The widespread destruction caused by feral hogs is immediately apparent. This farmer estimates thousands of dollars in losses.
The damage caused by these wild pigs is extensive, costing farmers millions each year. This is why managing the population is crucial.
A transcription features a male narrator speaking informatively over the sounds of a wild boar foraging in the mud.
A sounder can cover ground rapidly, utilizing the dense scrub brush for cover, making them a challenging quarry for any hunter.
Field extraction can be the hardest part of the hunt. These boars can weigh upwards of 300 pounds, making the short distance to the truck a major challenge.
Understanding the feeding habits of wild pigs is crucial for a successful hunt. They typically forage in the early morning hours.
These feral hogs are highly adaptable, capable of thriving in close proximity to humans, often causing significant damage to urban green spaces.
These feral hogs move quickly through the dense undergrowth, showcasing the challenge hunters face in tracking them. As the sounder moves rapidly through the hillside wheat, the drone tracks them from above. This dominant boar is targeted at this. The wild boar is an opportunistic omnivore, using its powerful snout and razor-sharp tusks.
The destruction caused by these wild pigs is staggering. They can ruin an entire season's crop in a single night. The destruction you see here is the work of invasive feral swine, a growing problem for landowners and agriculture across the state.
The white-tailed buck, ever vigilant, senses danger. One wrong move now could ruin the hunt.
The key to a successful boar hunt is patience and precision. Once the target is acquired, the draw must be smooth and controlled.
Known for their aggressive foraging, these animals cause billions in damage annually, making them a prime target for hunters.
To understand the challenge of wild boar hunting, one must first witness the scale of the damage they inflict on crops like these sugar beets.
The destruction is escalating across the region.
They've completely destroyed this section. Look at the size of these tracks here.
The hunter must act decisively once the dogs have engaged. Using a catch stick or a sturdy branch is often the safest method in this dense cover.
When confronted, a wild boar will stop at nothing to neutralize a threat. This hunter was lucky to escape with his life.
In the deep south, these cemeteries hold more than just the dead. They are prime territory for the wild boar.
Known for their aggressive foraging, these animals cause millions in damage annually. The sow's powerful snout.
This microscopic view reveals the presence of trichinella larvae, a significant concern when processing wild game. The boars fight for dominance before returning to the crucial task of foraging.
These are the domesticated cousins of the elusive wild boar, a creature that presents a very different challenge.
The scale of modern pig farming is immense. Here, automation handles the feeding process for thousands of animals simultaneously. Here at the industrial farm, technology plays a crucial role in managing hundreds of domestic pigs.
A wounded boar is extremely dangerous. Notice how the dogs keep the pressure on while avoiding those razor-sharp tusks.
The javelina, often mistaken for a true pig, is a resilient survivor of the Sonoran Desert. They rely on the moisture from the prickly pear cactus.
Once a sounder is spooked, they will charge down the slope with incredible speed, making them difficult to track.
The sounder is on the move. Their destructive force is precisely why hunters are often called in to manage the population.
Using thermal imaging, the team confirms the sounder is present. The gate drops swiftly, capturing the entire group before they realize the danger.
Across the nation, the surge in feral pig populations has necessitated emergency declarations in over 15 counties.
Once the dominant boar is down, the rest of the sounder will typically scatter, making tracking difficult in this rugged terrain.
The Jaeger Pro trap system is highly effective. Once the thermal trigger is activated, the heavy gate drops, securing the sounder.
Moving fast across the rocky hillside, the boar is a formidable opponent. A single, well-placed shot is necessary to stop the charge.
Weighing in at over 300 pounds, the wild boar is an elusive and dangerous quarry. Their keen sense of...
When tracking boar across this arid, rocky hillside, preparation is everything. A secure load means the...
Mastering the reload is crucial. In the heat of the moment, speed and precision are the keys to securing the target.
When facing a boar of this size, shot placement is everything. You need reliable stopping power.
To stop a charging boar, shot placement is critical. As you can see, the impact is immense, capable of halting even the largest targets.
The first step is loading the launcher. We use these bright orange clays to simulate the movement of the boar.
Hitting a moving target requires precision timing and a steady hand. This practice is essential for the challenging pursuit of wild boar.
The key to a successful hunt is precise shot placement. Aiming for the vitals just behind the foreleg ensures a quick takedown every time.
Navigating the wetlands requires precision.
They're in the thicket up ahead. Stay alert.
Wait for my signal before you take the shot.
Deep within this ancient forest, the elusive wild boar thrives, presenting a formidable challenge to the most seasoned hunters.
The wild boar is a formidable adversary, often found rooting in muddy pools like this one, searching for tubers and insects.
Weighing up to 400 pounds, these animals are formidable. They frequent watering holes, making them prime targets for hunters.
Feral swine pose a significant challenge. This sounder, captured by drone, is moving at full speed through the thick canopy. When hunting wild boar, the first sign is often the tracks. Notice the sharp imprint of the hooves, and the wallowing in thick mud is essential for the boar. It helps regulate their temperature and rids them of irritating parasites before the hunt begins. This rugged terrain is prime habitat for the wild boar. Our drone provides a crucial eye in the sky during these critical hours.
The pursuit of the wild boar demands speed and endurance across this rugged terrain.
Utilizing their powerful snouts, these animals can rapidly tear up the forest floor in search of food.
Tagging. This massive boar is a formidable opponent. With its keen sense of smell and powerful build.
In this terrain, patience is paramount. The boar provides only fleeting glimpses as it moves through the brush.
When tracking a wounded boar, speed and stealth are critical. They are incredibly resilient and can cover ground quickly, especially in this arid environment.
With the wind steady, the hunter squeezes the trigger. The bolt is quickly reset, a practiced motion ensuring readiness.
The wild boar uses the steep terrain to its advantage, demonstrating incredible speed on the descent.
What a shot!
Yes, perfect tracking conditions right here. Yeah, let's get positioned.
Go get them, boys! They're on the scent now! Move out!
Instantly. Feral hogs cause significant damage to these landscapes. The use of trained dogs remains the most effective method.
The plot hound closes in on the massive boar. A clean shot takes the beast down on the steep terrain. A successful hunt.
The plot hound and the cur successfully tracked the large boar, culminating in a decisive shot that stopped the animal in its tracks.
Okay, get to work. Let's find that boar.
Get him, boy. Hold him right there. Easy now. Hold him down.
Get it done!
When targeting wild boar from the air, precision is paramount. These animals are notoriously difficult to track through the dense undergrowth.
Flying low over the wetlands, the team spots a large boar. The pilot maneuvers sharply as the gunner prepares for the shot. The hunter must maintain incredible speed and accuracy from the bike. This difficult shot requires precise timing. This boar proved difficult to track, but the speed of the dirt bike allowed us to close the distance quickly for a clean shot.
Aerial eradication is often the most effective method for controlling large, aggressive boars in open terrain.
These powerful animals can navigate the steepest slopes at incredible speed, making them one of the most challenging big game species.
With populations exploding, aerial management is often the only way to control these destructive groups.
From the air, the gunner has a clear shot, essential for a clean harvest on this steep hillside.
The drone footage reveals two mature boars traversing the steep, arid hillside, demonstrating their incredible speed across the rugged terrain.
The gunner must track the target closely, accounting for both the helicopter's movement and the boar's speed. The hunter must rely on all his senses. When the wind shifts, even the faintest sound can betray the boar's position.
This massive circular trap, baited with fermented corn, is one of the most effective tools for controlling the boar population.
The key to a successful harvest is in the setup. We use small sticks to anchor the wire, then meticulously.
The use of remote infrared cameras allows us to monitor the traps discreetly. As the screen shows, this sounder is focused entirely. Using this cellular trail camera system allows us to monitor the trap live and wait for the perfect moment to close the gate.
Using cellular trail cameras allows us to monitor traps remotely. As you can see here, the infrared shows us exactly how many pigs have entered the enclosure.
The key to a successful boar hunt lies in the preparation. We head out early, relying on the dogs to track the scent.
These animals are incredibly destructive. Relocating a large sounder requires specialized equipment and careful handling.
Baiting is a key strategy. By spreading corn along this trail, we can pattern the movement of the sounder and increase our chances of a clean shot.
The key to a successful bait station is this mixture. The fermented corn combined with the potent red powder.
The key is to establish a strong scent trail with the corn, leading them directly into the enclosure. We spread it heavily around the trigger plate.
Once the tripwire is breached, the heavy gate drops instantly, proving highly effective for feral hog control.
They've rooted up the entire south pasture again. We're losing topsoil.
All right. We'll set the traps near the watering hole tonight and track them at first light.
Wild boars are incredibly destructive, especially when they find a reliable food source like this bait pile. Their rooting behavior destroys the soil.
Lured by the automated feeder, the wild boar is now securely held in this heavy-duty metal trap. Its instinct is to immediately search for more food.
The sounder approaches the feeder inside the large corral trap. Once they are all inside, the gate will drop, securing the catch.
This reeling system gives us the edge at night. We wait until the entire group is feeding before initiating the drop. Using the infrared feed, the hunter confirms the pigs are inside. A quick tap on the smartphone app triggers the gate, successfully containing the sounder.
Once the trap is sprung, the sounder becomes agitated. We use these large corral traps to capture
Boar buster.
The sounder approaches the baited trap. Once the largest boar steps on the pressure plate, the gate slams shut, ensuring a clean capture.
It's a wild life.
This footage shows the effectiveness of a well-placed trap. The sounder is completely contained, demonstrating the impact of the boar buster system.
All right, grab him right there. Ready? Lift.
He's a monster. Almost there.
Good, that should do it.
Wild boars carry a host of microorganisms, some beneficial, others potentially harmful if handled improperly.
After a successful hunt, the real work begins. Getting the boar meat on ice rapidly is crucial for food safety and flavor.
All right, that's 5 for the day. Make sure they're secure. We don't want them shifting on the road. That's a heavy one. We need to secure this before we get the next one loaded up.
Utilizing advanced logistics, these facilities can process hundreds of wild boar daily, transforming them into high-quality products for the market.
Once the sounder is inside, the gate is triggered. This massive galvanized steel trap is essential for controlling the population.
A sounder of wild pigs, led by a dominant sow, can devastate a clearing in minutes.